Hello, hello, hello. Hope everyone is doing well today. I'm just being lazy, doing videos or attempting to, I should say, do videos. I'm not the best at this bloody editing, like I'm really, really not. But we have to figure it out. I need to go on like some course or something to figure out how to edit. But hey ho. Oh damn it. The mess of chocolate ice cream. I have to drop some. Excuse me while I clean up my bloody mess of chocolate ice cream because, I'm a child and clearly needs a bib. Lord have mercy. Lordy, lordy, lordy. I couldn't believe that Laurie from 16 and Pregnant, that was so shocking to me. That was insane. That was craziness. And then the other lorries with the court case, just too much. There's too many lorries. Too many lorries to deal with. Yeah, way too many to deal with. What else was I gonna? I can't remember what else I was gonna say. My goodness, I don't know. I'm losing my damn mind. Or losing or lost. Yeah, maybe lost. Yeah. It's never too cold for ice cream. Mm-mm. Hey Jean, welcome. Hey Chopper Lily. It's never too cold for ice cream. Although it is freaking like, what did they say? Feels like -3 or something here today. I use ice cream to make sure I keep my fluids up. That's what I use my ice cream for. It tasted so good. I'm way too good. It was yum. Yum yum. Ice cream is all good. Ice cream is yummy. It's all good. How is everyone else doing today? How are you, Jean? How's Patty? How are you, Chopper? That did anybody else like get really surprised by that lorry from 16 and Pregnant? It's been cold here too, plus we got snow. A lot of people in the UK got snow. Where I'm from is full of snow. All the kids are absolutely loving it. It's absolutely crazy. So, but we generally don't get snow here, to be honest. So we're pretty lucky, but I don't like snow. We get ice and ickiness, but not snow. Normally rain in Wales. No, rain, rain, rain. Yeah, Newport had loads of snow. Yes, they had loads of snow in Newport. Yeah, exactly. It's just craziness. Like, I'm absolutely crazy. Be kind. Ice cream, ice cream, ice cream. Right? I've read that one. It's just like, oh my goodness, it's so freaking cold. Yeah, so that whole video and the court case and stuff is absolutely insane. I knew that Laurie wasn't telling the whole truth. There was like just certain things that she would say and she said. It was just weird. When I saw the video, I recognized her from 16 and Pregnant. From what I remember, she didn't seem too bright. Yeah, that's exactly her. Yeah, that's her. It's just crazy. I was literally looking. My initial thing was I was going to do like an adoption, like the people who chose adoption. That was my plan, and that was what I was actually researching. And then I got shoved into this hole of that, and I was like, how have I not even heard of that? Because it was back in August, at the end of last year, and August, September. And I'm like, how did I even miss that? That is absolutely insane that I've even missed that story. It's crazy. But yeah, you're right. She didn't come across as the smartest tool in the box. She was very manipulated by people very easily. And it was definitely all her parents that put that on her for the adoption. She didn't want to. But to do something like that is just insane. I find it absolutely crazy. Yeah. I never even heard anyone like, I thought someone like Katie Joy or someone would have done it. Do you know what I mean? Like somebody who does Teen Mom, 16 and Pregnant. I don't even remember seeing it on the Ashley Reality Roundup, and she normally covers everything. Granted, I could have missed it very easily, but I don't know. It just seems really weird to have for that not to have made like huge headlines across breeding Twitter and all. But again, maybe I was just not looking. Yeah. So it's in July and August I was dealing with that whole stuff with that, so I really wasn't looking. I suppose I could have missed it. But it was crazy. I hope that she gets what she deserves, because that is some sick, twisted shit. So what's everyone's thought on the Katie, Joy, and Laurie Ann, I should say, not Laurie Ann situation? I knew Laurie was lying. And if you read the messages between Laurie and Mr. Brown, and then Laurie and Salty, they were literally like night and day. Hi, Delilah. It was just crazy. I don't know what to think, Joe. Me either. I genuinely do. I knew, like, just things that she was saying, I knew that she weren't telling the whole truth. Are there bits of truth? I would imagine so. With everyone's lies, there's always bits of truths in there, you know? But just the fact that she said that she's an agent, like, who uses those words? Like, honestly, would use that agent? Is just, well, yeah. Did you guys see that Ashley is going to be on Teen Mom too? Yeah, that didn't surprise me. It's just weird. I like your screen name, Delilah. Why, Delilah? If you look for Tom Jones, he's Welsh. He sang that song. Salty uses those words. Exactly. It's just crazy to me, like, that she can. How does that make her an agent? And to be fair, like, how can Katie tell where anyone lives? I couldn't tell you where my members live. I wouldn't have the foggiest. I could say someone lives in Texas, but Texas is massive. I wouldn't necessarily remember that they lived in Texas. They could have told me once. Do you know what I mean? They don't know. Yeah, I could be saying I live anywhere. Thank you, Joe. It's one of my favorite songs. See, I love that, and it's Welsh, so gotta love the Wales, supporting our Welsh. It's funny. Yeah, I don't know how she, with how big her channel is, how is she possibly to know who is a member and who isn't a member? But like Katie was pretty dumb saying that she didn't have anyone from Washington. She should have just said, yeah, she didn't know. How am I supposed to know? And then, like, I heard on Emily say, oh, well, as a limited company, you're supposed to know everything. Like, no. So as a company, then Emily, you can tell me everything about your members or people who send you super chats. No, certainly not. Like that's just not the case. Like that's just really not the case. You can't tell me. I don't know where half of my people are from or where they're from, or I also don't know what to think about the case. Yeah, me either. It's hard to talk about. I think Lorianne is very sick, and I'm sure she has a lot going in her head. I don't even know what to think or say. Me either. I do feel bad for her, like I do, and I know I probably shouldn't, but I do. Just purely as I think she got into something that she couldn't get out of when talking to Saltsy. I think she wanted, because all I've read on both sides, what she had in the declaration plus what she was saying to that Brown, is that she genuinely was worried about this other Lorianne who was doxxed. And, I get that. I do. I understand that. And I think because that Brown maybe didn't move fast enough for her or whatever, she then decided to go on to Saltsy and inevitably, do you know what I mean? Like, get screwed over by him, and for all intents and purposes. Just my opinion, of course. Laurie confuses me. She confuses me too, Delilah. She confuses me too, because I don't think she's a bad person. I think she lied, but that doesn't equate to for me to say that I think she's a bad person. I do think there's issues there. I do. I'm not a doctor, so I'm not gonna even try and diagnose. There's something though. She's probably got things running a million miles an hour in her head right now, thinking, shit, how do I get out of this? So for that, I understand it to some degree. It's just so weird to me. I want to see proof that there's a different Laurie. It's funny, people have reached out and there's been no response. That's true. That is true, actually. That is weird. I don't know. I just think the whole thing, like, and she's got to have known that Katie would share the DMs or the emails between her and her and the lawyer. She hasn't got any lawyer rights because she wasn't a what's it called? Client. Yeah, that's the word I was looking for. A client. She hasn't got that client privilege. So he has every right to share these DMs or these emails and say, look, Your Honor, like, this is just not what happened. It wasn't like that. She may be protecting her docs. I don't know, though. It's just a thought. Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me. It really wouldn't. It wouldn't surprise me at all. Nothing in this case at the moment surprises me, though, to be fair. It's pretty... I feel bad for Katie. It seems no one can stay loyal to her. If they were good friends, why did she flip? I think she genuinely spat the dummy. And I don't mean that to sound nasty, but I think she thought that she was that ride or die. And then when Katie put in the declaration, we're not best friends. I barely know the girl. I think she was just like, excuse me, I've been like on Twitter defending you. Why ain't I your friend? And I don't know. In a sense, I understand her spitting the dummy like she does. She has been defending, but so have other people. There's been a lot of people out there defending Katie. She's no special or no different to anyone else who's been out there defending Katie and getting the backlash for defending Katie, But what she said was with the part, what did she say? Something along the lines of, once I stopped supporting Katie, all the haters wanted to be my best friend. I can imagine that happening. I really can. I think that happens a lot in this community. As long as we hate the same people, we can be friends. And they probably thought that she would have something on Katie that they could utilize as well, which wouldn't surprise me. And Could she be manipulated by these people? Quite probably. Although I feel she's manipulates as well, so I find it hard. She does confuse the shit out of me. I'm not even joking. But Laurie even told Brown she understood the relationship her and Katie had. She made a point to bring it up to Brown. Now that's true. She did. That's true. I don't know. She just confuses me. I think what Delilah says is that, yeah, I think a lot of people are feeling like that. And I think a lot of people, like, I know I've got people coming to my chats and saying, I'm not going to talk because I'm scared of what will be the repercussions of me talking. And, I can get that with Katie as well, that people wouldn't want to be full on associated with her for the fear of being attacked. It's mind-boggling. It is really mind-boggling. I don't, and I suppose it's because I don't understand her thought pattern. I suppose it confuses me to the point of I'm like, well, what are you actually trying to achieve? What was your achievement goal going to Saltsea? What was you trying to achieve apart from throwing your friend who you've been 100% loyal to for over a year under the bus and backing over it a few times? What was you going to achieve by going to somebody? I kind of know how that is, Joe, right? It is. It's just confusing. Honestly, it's confusing. Kind of. It's just really confusing. Like people in this community are really mean. Like they're mean people, and they will not think twice of doxing you or going after you, going after your family, putting all these things if you do something they don't agree with, i.e. follow Katie, follow myself, follow Uni, follow Steve, for all of the people. If you do it what they don't want you to do, then you will get it in the neck. Her emails were confusing. They were so confusing. The whole thing is just crazy. I agree 100%, Jean. It is very much crazy. It is really crazy. She said she thought her landlord may get bugged. That's concerning. I read that bit now. Like, to me, girl, it's not a murder trial. Like, come on now. Come on, seriously. I don't know. I just think I think there's a lot going on, and not that I don't think, like, I get it that Katie, and I get what people say, like, oh, well, Katie brings a lot on herself and Katie does this, and I get that to a degree. Yes, she sometimes don't put her mouth into gear with her brain before she speaks. I get that. But like, can you honestly sit there and think that she deserved that from Laurie? Like, if you were really honest with yourself and excluding all the hate that came with you, can you honestly sit there and say, yes, she deserved that? Because I can't. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't think that that was warranted at all. Hi, Beth. How are you? How is your Sani? I thought Brown handled the situation well. You can tell he was trying to help her. It sounded like she was in a hurry, but for what? That was my point. I noticed that as well. And another thing that confused me, Delilah, was why the 4 or 5 different names and email addresses. Like, that was just so weird to me. Like, she emailed Brown on, was it 3, 4, 5 different names by the end? It confused the crap out of me. I'm just like, why are you changing your name every 2 seconds? Doing all right, Joe. Thanks. Hope you're doing well. I'm okay. Thank you, chicken. I just thought I'd do a live. I've missed you guys. So I thought I would just do a little quick live. Good point, Joe. What with actual real names? Yeah, that's my point. Hey, Patty, no problem, babe. That's my point. It was literally like 3, 4, 5 throughout that, and it was only a matter of what, a week, if that. But there was literally like, I'm gonna go with 4 or 5 different names. I thought that was weird, but uncivil law said it was okay. But I don't think it's to be a problem as in like the law side of it. I don't. What like the more I find it more strange is why. Like what's your point behind changing your email address, changing the name on the email address? Legally, I don't think it would be like an issue. She can change an email to whatever the damn well she wants. Like legally, there's nothing to say that I can't sort of email you on 6 different email accounts. Just I don't know, it's just weird. It's just weird to me. It really is weird to me. I don't understand the concept of why, I suppose. You would think it would be just easier to use the same email thread either way. Exactly. I have a theory on the names, but it's not politically correct. Oh my God, you need to message me and tell me what it is. I just think it's really, really weird. Like the whole thing just, I don't know. I just think it's weird. Like legally it's fine. You can email on as many different accounts as you want, like, but excuse me, but why? Yeah, I want to know as well. Oh my God, I look like death. I have no idea. I just thought it was weird. Same. The whole thing has gotten strange. And I think, like, bearing in mind, like, this is still just to see whether they have jurisdiction. Like, I haven't even got to like the juicy bits. And this bit is like so drawn out. And these lawyers at this point have got to be sitting at their desk, like laughing, thinking where they're going to go on holiday next year. Where am I going to vacation this year with all the money that I'm earning from this, the most dumbest lawsuit ever? I thought the Kyle and Steve was the dumbest lawsuit, which I still think is number one, but this is coming up to a close second. It's insane. It did tickle me though. I I know I shouldn't, but I can't help it. It did tickle me. Uni is obviously jumping on the bandwagon because he'll jump on the bandwagon wherever the story just to, get the views and whatever. But he was literally said on one of his, I think it was his last video or last but one video, he went, well, Saltsy, because that's what we call him. Like he was his brother or his like bestie or something. It tickled me, sorry, but it did. Right, but Brian wants to discredit Laurie too. I get it. Yeah. It's not a stretch to assume that as hard as Laurie was defending Katie, she had several sock accounts. Oh yeah, 100%. I think at this point most people got like those sock accounts. At least Katie blurred out names and like Saltsy just saying. Yep. And that was like that's so shady for a lawyer to do. Like when you put out Kim's declaration and then left all the names in. But how did Kim get them details? That was another question I had then. So how did Kim get this Laurie Ann's details? Whether it's the real Laurie Ann or a different Laurie Ann, how did Kim get these details? That's a question that I was thinking about the other day, and I couldn't figure it out. Kim's generally not the one for background checking people or anything like that. I don't know. It just seemed weird that Kim would have those details and give them to the lawyer in a deposition. I don't know. It's a bit weird if you ask me. But I agree, at least like Brown did try and like put them out unlike Salsey. And he did that for a reason. He knew that she would get hate for that. She knew that she would get attacked, you know? Hi Shahid. I don't know. I just knew that she would get it's like we'll leave her name in and we'll have a giggle about the consequences. Unlike Emily last night, like I watched a little bit of a live today. I was just while I was making cigarettes up, and then I'm like you can't even bring yourself to legitimately say good job to Katie's lawyer. Like you could see that she was like dying. Does anyone think that it's weird that Brian contacted WADOT and no one got back to him? I do think that's weird. She probably did a background check on Lorianne. Yeah, but Kim's not that type, or I never thought she was that type to do background checks. But I could be wrong. It just didn't seem like it just seemed a bit weird. This is all I'm going to say. Go back and listen to Uncivil Law read of all Laurie Ann's names. Listen, what other names does one of the names sound like? Oh, now you're going to make me go back through. I'm trying to think what names there was. Laurie, Cara. What was the other ones? When I googled Laurie Bernhardt, Washington DOT is the first thing that came up. When it's all happened, I looked. It's so weird. It's just weird. I don't know. It's just weird. The whole thing is weird. Sue M. Thank you. Sue M. B. Laurie. Laurie, just normal. Then there was the Sue M. I need to go and look. Yeah, it was B. Laurie, Cara, Sue M. Oh, what Laurie P was involved last year in other stuff. Oh, I knew where you're going there. There is a Sue M on Twitter who has me blocked, by the way. That's crazy. Mm. Yeah, see? Something's not right. That's just so weird, like honestly. And I don't know. I don't know how Kim would have the details for this other Laurie Brown or where she would get those details from because all I know of Kim, she's very much against like background checking. She's very much against like doing checks on anybody or stuff like that. So unless somebody else did it and gave it to her, that's the only thing I can think of. But they'd have to be sure that hello, Aunt. I don't know. Yeah, she said that Laurie was also Chris Bowen something. I think. Does that sound right? Yep. Yeah, who is Sue M? Where have I seen that name in the chat before? Very familiar. I was thinking the same thing, Beth. This sounds familiar. Sue M. That's crazy. Yeah, I don't know. It is definitely sounds familiar. Maybe an LB supporter? Is that where I'm thinking the Sue M is from? I don't know. Just sounds, it's just all weird if you ask me. Like, it's genuinely weird. It's definitely been a swim in the community for a little bit. I just don't know. Mm. It's very strange, if you ask me. It is too much. It would make sense though, guys. Like, I don't want to like push that narrative, but it would kind of make sense. I'm gonna have to, yeah, same. I've definitely seen it before though, Beth. I'm with you. There's definitely been a Sue M around before for sure. Maybe in my old chats, maybe. Be right back. Okay, Jean, we'll be here. It's just weird. Just the whole thing is just weird. I think it's a pretty good theory. Wouldn't surprise me. Beth will she was just in someone's chat to say she was not Laurie Ann, but I don't remember where. Yeah, she would have been in somebody's chat. But I remember there have been a Sue Ann, so it could just be like coincidence, you know? It could be a coinkadink. It could be a coinkadink. That's just weird to me. I don't know. I don't know. There's just too much. For me, like the whole Laurie, and on like I think it was on the 10th of January, Laurie was saying to Brown, they're just doing this to try and get me to turn on Katie, and it's not gonna work and all of this. And then, hey Ria, welcome. Um, it's not going to work. And then literally within days, it was like, boom. I think Suan was in, oh, that could have been it. You could be right there, Delilah. Yeah, it could have been in Uncivil Laws chat. But I've seen it before that as well. I'm not sure if I've seen her in my chat, like early on. It could have been. How are you, Ria? We were just singing, hey. Why, Delilah? You missed the singing of Delilah. And Kian talks about them in one of his videos. See, that's just weird. I don't know. I just think there's so much conspiracy theories going around. I wish we had like the complete evidence so that everything could just be put out on the table and be look, this is what it is. This is what it's about. Bomb, done, good, ta. Do you know what I'm saying? That's what I feel. It's like with everything in this community, there's so much lies and manipulation. Oh no, I did. I did miss the singing. Typical. I know. I knew you. I literally thought of you. Like Ria's not here for the singing. She loves the singing. It's crazy. Although this community is pretty freaking screwed up, man. Like I'm not even lying. This is why I've not been like going live or just been doing uploads and just trying, get my videos out there. One of my videos did good. It had like 1,200 views, which is fairly good for my channel, my tiny little weeny channel. So if I can get a couple more good ones up and about, just keep doing it. I'm trying to stay away from too many lives. I don't want everyone watching my little stalker, watching and recording everything I do. He loves my little stalker. She's such a little stalker. It's the Welsh stud or stallion, is what he's called. He's a stallion. Guys, I've got to run. I just finished watching later. It's nice to see you all. See you next time. Bye, Chopper. Thanks for coming in. Have a good afternoon. I'll message you later. And there are all these conspiracy theories just on YouTube. Real life ones are even weirder, right? Jeez. I just feel like everything could be put out on the table. Like, when sometimes you just think everyone needs to be in a big fucking conference room, hash it out, and get the fuck on with it. Like, everyone just deal. You don't like someone, fine, don't freaking watch them. No, wait, that's not how it works on YouTube. Don't like someone, I'm going to watch their every move, manipulate their words, and work through it. It's ridiculous. But when I'm thinking about it, can we all send Joanna some prayers? She's been poorly lately. She's had a bug and she is feeling so unwell of it. So let's just send her some prayers. I don't know. I just think it's just crazy. There's so much. Your stalker is getting fickle. She's paying attention to other people now. Oh, my stalker's left me. Oh no, she'll come back as soon as I do a live. She's there waiting. It was funny. I had to laugh, and I shouldn't laugh, but because it's sad. But um, Joanna sent a super chat just as I was ordering pizza, and she was like, "Oh my God, she just got a super chat just to order pizza." And I'm like, you do realize I don't get that super chat for like 5 or 6 weeks. And it was a $10 super chat. They take 30% off via YouTube. So that's a $7. Then convert that to my money. Yeah. Pizzas are really cheap, obviously. You have a stalker, Joe? I didn't know that. Yeah, I got a couple. Apparently she's stalking someone else now. I know. I'm not good enough anymore. Probably because I'm not giving them anything But I shouldn't laugh, but I did laugh at that one. That did amuse me somewhat. We did all have a chuckle about that. Are they a nice stoke or a creepy one? Oh, definitely a creepy one. Single white female job. Weird. So happy to see you live. Thank you for the super chat, Jean. I appreciate it. And I appreciate seeing you. I've missed you guys. And I'm sorry that I haven't been on. I'm just trying to stay away from the drama. I'm just trying to do uploads and I'm still trying to keep the channel alive, which is hard. And I'm not very good at freaking mini pizza, right? I'm not that good at editing, so I'm really trying really hard. Those are the crazy ones, right? Oh my goodness. But thank you so much, Jean, for the super chat. I appreciate it. I'm trying to keep my head low and stay out of drama, try and ignore them, and sometimes it's easier said than done. Oh, I don't know. I do try. You just bought Joe a pizza, Jean. Right? I'm so happy to see you live, Joe. I've missed you. Thank you, guys. I've missed you guys loads. I've just been trying just to stay out of trouble. Trying to stay out of trouble. It's just I shouldn't really laugh at her. Like, bless her, she thought she was so right. I should have let her have that one, but I couldn't help but laugh. I was like, oh, she genuinely thinks that I get the money straight away from super chats. Bless her cotton socks. Like, yeah, no, yeah, no. Yeah, I miss you guys. I miss the lives every day and stuff. But I hope that my videos are somewhat entertaining you and doing something, that at least somebody's bits and getting thing. Me too. This is my happy place. I love you guys. I do definitely miss being live. I really do. Actually, it's being good for me. I don't have to the same time to be online as I used to. I will be on and off YouTube in this YouTube world, right? I just been just trying to do videos and just trying to do uploads, find stories to do, the true crimes and stuff like that, like just trying different stuff on the channel. And some are getting views, some ain't. And I'm just trying not to get disheartened and discouraged and keep trying and keep perseverance, keep it going. I've enjoyed all your content, but I'm so happy that I'm live with you. Thank you, babe. It is. I'm still definitely gonna do lives, but it definitely won't be an everyday occurrence. It's gonna be more like a once a week, twice a week, maybe. Yes, Joe, your videos are great too. Thanks, Beth. Thanks, babe. I do appreciate it. I'm trying. I am. I'm trying. I'm just trying to find different things. Like I'm trying to do like some teen mom stuff. I'm gonna be doing some Teen Mom UK if anyone's interested in that. I'm trying to sort of catch up, get to know the people and their stories and stuff so that it'd be easier for me to do videos on them. So I'm going to be doing that Teen Mom UK over the coming week. So that should be fun and interesting to do. Something different and have different people, different views and how they act and stuff. And I'll put little video clips of them up as well. So like you can have an idea of how they talk and what they look like, how they act, that kind of thing. So it'll definitely be something little different. You do what suits you best with lives and so on. And it's healthy move, in my opinion. I agree, it is. And I have to think about my own mental health, I have to think about what all of it coming on alive has impacts on me. It really does. Like, I'm sitting here now, and I know I shouldn't, and I can't help it, but my anxiety is so bad. I'm sitting here picking the shit out of my fingers. Let me just I'll put the camera on to show you. And then you've got, so I'm kind of picking the shit out of them. So I'm just trying to, hate to speak badly of Katie, but I'm so bored with all her not talking about her case, but every video is thinly veiled allusions to it. I just think she needs to just keep her mouth shut. Like, honestly, that would be neat to see the Teen Moms UK, Joe. Yeah, that's what I thought. And somebody gave me the idea about it. And I think they're right that it would be a good thing that I could sort of catch up on. I'm just trying to catch up on it just to sort of have a little bit of an insight in who they are, what they're about, kind of thing, you know? Yeah, I think she needs to stop with the alluding to and all of that, or even just come out and say, this is how I'm feeling right now about the case, you know? But I think whatever she does at this point, I personally, if I was her, would keep my damn mouth shut. I would not even do the alluding or anything like that. I would just stop. And I'm sure her lawyer is telling her the same, like, just stop yourself. But I don't know. But I don't know. For me, I would keep my mouth shut and just pray that it all started going away. I agree, Joe. Katie needs to stop talking about everything or anyone about the case. She just needs to keep. If I was her, I would just keep your mouth shut. Because the more you say, the more ammunition you are giving these people. That's just my opinion. I also think Katie should stay quiet. The more she talks, the more trouble she gets into. Exactly. I did just say this to her maybe I said it on a live. I maybe said it to her, I don't know. But I just, that she should just do her uploads. Like, she doesn't need to do lives. She can do like uploads and still get the money and just do like a live once a week or something like that, you know? You'll need to give us an overview of the girls on Team Mom UK. Yeah, I will. Don't worry. That's why I'm trying to sort of catch up on them so that we can figure out who they are together. I can't wait to see Katie relax and calm. I miss you, Katie. Yeah, I think a lot of people are feeling like that, but I'm not sure the old Katie can even come back at this point, to be fair. I think she's had so much shit done to her and like so many pile on that I'm not sure at this point, like, what what she can even come back. Do you know what I mean? I think everyone fucks her over. I'm sure it's not everyone clearly. Do you know what I mean? But that's probably how she's feeling. Is everyone fucks her over? I'm not sure. Like, I do like the Katie live channel. I do. The Without a Crystal Ball is not my cup of tea. Personally, I don't really watch it. I may need to get a VPN to watch Team Mom UK. I'll do an overall and show you the people and all on here. So hopefully that, and if you want to, I'm sure they'll be on YouTube though as well. I don't know. It would be nice, I think, if she could just like go back to basics, I suppose. But I don't know whether she could at this point. It's hard to be carefree when you've got a case like this hanging over your head, I suppose, you know? And especially as the one person, like, I would never in a million years think that Laurie would backstab Katie. Like, I really don't. I would never, if I had to put money on that, I would never have bet money on that. Katie shouldn't get close to her sub members. I think she gets into trouble on Twitter from what I've seen. It's hard not to, though. Like, honestly, Delilah, I get what you're saying, and I understand it, but it's super hard not to. Like, I have personal relationships with quite a few of my subscribers because they've been here the whole time, and I talk to them, and it's hard not to then, you know what I'm saying? Like, me and Patty have a personal relationship, excluding YouTube. It's not a quote unquote YouTube relationship or friendship. We have a friendship. Does that make sense? So it's really hard then to, when you've got people that you've spoken to, and it is hard knowing people's, I don't know. Joe, have the Teen Mom UK girls been as long as Amber Macy and them? No, they started a little bit later. I think probably maybe 5, 6 years. I think it's been going. Yeah, but I do understand. I get it where you're coming from, Delilah. I really do. But I also know it is really hard not to, like, the people who come in here right now are, Patty, are people that genuinely care about me, and doesn't matter all the crap that's going on. They don't necessarily have to agree with my actions, but they're not condoning my actions. They're just supporting me. Does that make sense? And I value those friendships. I'd love for Katie to write a book. She'd have more experiences on YouTube in a year than most creators ever have. I think that's true. I do love you, John. I love you, Patty. It's just hard, you know what I mean? Because, like, although, like, you would think, like, Patty is just a sub. No, Patty is my friend. We have a friendship excluding YouTube. Like, our friendship doesn't revolve around YouTube. 9 times out of 10, we don't even talk about YouTube stuff. We talk about other things, life, shit that's going on, or I'll moan to her, or, she'll have a moan to me, or, it's about real life stuff. Literally 9 times out of 10, drama don't even get brought into the conversation. So it is hard to not build friendships. But I am going to say this. I'm definitely not going to let anybody in close to me, as in, like, being close with anybody. I'll be friends with people, but I think I've learned my lesson with allowing people to get close and giving them shit to hang me with, I suppose. I probably won't be doing that again. The friends that I have, the close ones that I have, I know who I can trust and stuff. Does that make sense? Me too. I adore and enjoy this channel and all the subs. You're all really good people. I agree, Jean. I 100% agree. I will have to say you were the most welcoming to me and when I started following this community. Oh, thank you, Beth. I've made some mistakes, guys. I've screwed up. I'm still learning. I'm still gonna screw up. I'm still gonna do dumb things because I think it's funny at the time. And is it necessarily funny? Nope. But at the time, it was funny. And I've got a bit of a sick warp sense of humor. So, I'm still gonna fuck up. I'm still gonna make mistakes. And the amount of times, and trust me, like, if I do something bad, or if I do something that, like, people don't agree with, they will come and tell me. They will say, like, Joe, that was bad, man. You shouldn't have done that, or you shouldn't have said that. That was just way out of hand. Like, that was really bad. It doesn't mean that they're gonna turn their backs on me, though. Do you know what I mean? That's real friends. Friends are there for your good and bad times. And like, if I'd done something that was bad, trust me and believe, like, people would come and say, what the fuck are you doing? Like, what are you doing? What did you do that for? But Joe, you own your mistakes. I do. I always admit to mine. Always, always, always admit to mine. Everyone is so kind in here, especially in this chat. Yeah, we don't really get any of too bad trolls in here. I think I blocked them all. We don't want drama. We just want to talk. Normally, we end up talking about food. Come on, trolls. It's not that important. Like, I'm really, really not that interesting. We normally sit here, have a conversation about something, and end up talking about food. I'm really not that important or interesting. I could think of other people to troll rather than me that would be way more interesting. I don't know. I think for me, I gotta stop like doing dumb things like with the like setting up like IG pages being dumb, like dumb IG pages, and just because I think it's funny at the time. It's not funny. It's not funny at all. But at the time, it's funny. Do you know what I mean? I do love the food chats. Me too. Don't forget, Joe, you're a hate channel. Oh yeah, of course. We are the most furthest from the hate channels that there is. Like, really, unless we all hate because we all end up talking about food and get really hungry. That's what normally happens. Normally, Chopper's like, damn it, I wasn't hungry until we all started talking about food. They were never friends to begin with. Real friends don't turn on each other. I agree. I agree. I think the difference as well, like I think I said that in my video a minute ago with the adoption, adoption has left scars for me personally. It leaves scars for a lot. You watch the Caitlin and Tyler story on Teen Mom. Caitlin's got those scars from the adoption, and I'm no different. That I'm maybe further along in the adoption process than Caitlin, but I still have those. Oops. I still have those scars. I still always feel like who is it? Second. Sorry guys, my friend just quickly turned up. Love you. Love you. Be good. I'm still obsessed with prime rib sandwich. Me too. Now I'm thinking what my hubby is making for dinner. Yeah, right. So as I was saying, like adoption leaves scars, right? And I'm no different to that. For me, I have trust issues, and I always feel like friends are gonna screw me over. I always feel like somebody is going to like do something bad towards me, and 9 times out of 10 it is. But then is it because they're just bad people, or is it because I in some shape or form like do it to myself? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I know that I do things and say things that are not always right, but it's weird. Oh, I got it yesterday, Joe. I'm drooling here. Prime rib sandwich just sounds so fucking good right now. I've just eaten, but it sounds good. It was a joke because some other people had called you a hate channel. Not a very good joke. Yeah, I'm definitely not a hate channel. Can I be hateful on times? Of course, we all can. We're bitches. We're girls. I don't know. I don't know. Perfect, but that's what I was thinking. Dinner. I just had jacket potato, baked potato with cheese. It was so good. It's been in the oven for like 6 hours, and I was like, okay, I'm ready for dinner now. So I had baked potato and cheese. It was so good. They have no idea what a hate channel then. No, they don't. If this is a hate channel, maybe we hate food. Maybe they hate food. If they hate food, maybe that's why we're a hate channel. They hate Beth's prime rib sandwich. It's all Beth's fault. It's the prime rib sandwich. I'm starving. All I want is triple Gemini. Hi Joe, would it be possible to pluck out I'm so sorry. I can't do cards right now. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry for your loss. Beth, I'm California. Can you send me a prime rib sandwich? See, they're all jealous. That's why they hate us, because of Beth's prime rib sandwich. They're all jealous of it. I'm so sorry, Triple Gemini. It does sound delicious, doesn't it? I want to try it so bad. It's like, oh, I want to try it so bad. We haven't got our Chinese opens though on Tuesday. Do you know how excited I am about this? Honest to God. This is the most excited I've been for about a month. I'm so excited that my Chinese reopens again on Tuesday. Guess what I'm having on Tuesday? Yep. Mm-hmm. I'm having Chinese. I can't believe it's been closed. It's been closed for about 2 weeks. About a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks. I don't know. No, before Christmas. So probably, yeah, probably. So Delilah and Gina, both California, they're asking if they could have if you could send them the rib. I bet it looks and tastes so delicious as well. I'm so sorry, sweetheart. Honestly, I'm really not in the right frame of mind to do cards right now. And I wouldn't want to give you any sort of wrong advice or anything like that, just because my headspace is not with it. Yeah. If you want to talk about it, we are definitely open to talk about it, sweetheart. Not a problem. I understand like loss is such a shitty thing. I think last year, so many people lost some loved ones is just horrific. Gina worries, I got you. That's it. They want all your things. Yeah, for sure. We'll definitely keep you in our prayers. It's really hard losing someone, Up here at the moment, I don't know what they're doing that in your areas, but somebody who was well known in our community, she was part of clubs around here, raising money for things around here. And she just passed away. And obviously with the COVID in Wales, we're on lockdown, like strict lockdown. You're not allowed out unless you're going for something like walking the dog. or to the doctors or to the store. And they did it a live stream on Facebook of the funeral, and I thought that was so cute. I'd never think that was acceptable. Like if that was any other time, I'd be like, oh, that's a bit like disrespectful. But now with the times, I think it's really cool that you can still feel like you're part of it and be involved in it, even though you can't physically be there because of the lockdown, you know. We got you, Gemini. We know it's a tough time. Like, it really is a tough time for everybody. And Gemini just asked if I could pull cards, and I was like, I'm really not in the frame of mind. And I feel bad, but I don't want to give wrong info or anything. That's my problem. Yeah. And I'd hate to give some wrong. I'd see something wrong in the cards or something like that, and it was a mistake. Or no, I'm not open. No, I'm not right now. Oh God. It's only 7 o'clock and I feel absolutely exhausted. Like I want to go to sleep. We've already been in for an hour. Can you believe that? That's because we don't do lives very often now. We're all gossiping. And we're like, ooh. It's been a tough year for everyone. It really has. It's such a sad year for everyone. So they're saying that we are probably going to be on lockdown now throughout February and March, which is just like, holy moly. Little Bar Grill up the street serves them on Saturday and Sunday. They are so good though. I think I'm going to like ban Beth because like she's making me feel hungry and I've just literally eaten. Definitely, Jean, we're definitely here. And like losing one is bad enough, Gemini. Losing two, you know, don't let yourself not have that grieving process. It's okay to grieve and it's okay to feel some kind of way. You know, losing just one family member last year would be bad enough. Losing two, you know, it's okay to feel, and you've got to go through that process of feeling all those different sort of anger, hurt, pain, regret. Do you know what I mean? It's okay, and it's perfectly okay to feel those ways. Now I want one, Beth. Sounds delicious. I know. I'm gonna need to get a picture off Beth. I'm starving. I know. It's Beth's fault.
You should rename it.
I know we're gonna rename it. We just care about Food Channel. We just care about the food. That's all we care about is the food. Oh my God, I saw something the other day that was made. Do you ever watch those like things that come up on Facebook, like the different foods and stuff? Yeah. Oh my God, I saw one the other day. It looked so good. I'm dying to try it. I really, really want to try it. It looks so good. I was like, I'm gonna have to try that. And I got all the ingredients as well. I might need more potatoes. Yeah, I'd probably need more potatoes. No, I probably have enough potatoes actually. Yes, please. Yes. We just care about food. Feed us. I think I sat here and talked myself into going to get another one. It's a bad state of affairs. I'm telling you. So we care about is food. Yeah, this one, they made like mashed potato, but quite like thick mashed potato. But they made like a bolognese and they put this bolognese and then wrapped the potato around like a ball of like a meatball and wrapped it around it. Then they put it like in a tray, pasted it with melted butter. Oh my God. And like covered in cheese and all. Oh my God, it looks so good. Don't forget us, Beth. I know, right? Ooh, I love a good pot roast. Yes. Now we're talking. I love a good stew, me. Like in winter, I'll eat stew like a million times. I love a good stew with some big, thick bread, like one you cut yourself, like proper baker's bread. I'm all over that. I love a good stew. I like a good curry as well. My friend over the Gypsy site, she makes a mean fucking curry. Like, I'm not even joking. She makes it on like a proper old pot. Oh man, that that curry is to die for. This woman can make a curry. Like, I'm not even joking. I thought I was pretty good at making a curry, but my friends got it down. And like she used to make it like in the old style. Like years ago, gypsies would have fires outside with the pot over the fire. And it wasn't so long ago that she actually stopped doing it that way. But my God, really, Beth, now you're just rubbing it in. Beth, me. Leave our Patty out. Patty wants it. We all want one, actually. I think you just send us all one. We all want to try it. Gemini, are you still here? You okay? I just want to make sure if you're still here, you're okay. They all want your food, Beth. They're like, Beth, give me your food. Dang it. That's funny. You know, have a new business, right? So what's the postage to send a sandwich to Wales? Yeah, I'm thinking there's going to be a lot. And it might be a bit rank by the time it gets here. Our postage is so bad recently. Patsy sent me a Christmas card at the beginning of December. I didn't get it until beginning, maybe mid-January. Like that. How crazy is that? Literally. But I've got some things to send to Patty. I want some proper Welsh things. I will send you all one. I promise I will. I need addresses. I think mine might be a bit spoilt by the time it got here. I need to come to America. I'm going to Beth's house just for the prime rib sandwich. Early last week. Yeah, so it was like sort of mid then, wasn't it? More mid-January. Took like 6 weeks to get here. That was crazy. Yes, I'm starving now. What are the meatball wrapped in potatoes called? I don't know. I don't know what they're called. I just seen it. It was like they mashed the potato, let it cool down, rolled it out a little bit, like to about maybe an inch thick, and then wrapped it. It sounded so good. And like when they cooked it, then, oh man, it looked really nice. I was like, okay, I really want that now. But I don't know what it is. I don't know what it's called. Sorry, can't help you. But it's really, it's not what happens here, Gemini. You come in and you end up just like wanting food. It sounded so good, so I ended up watching it and I ended up like, oh my God, that looks so good. And like they put cheese on it, melted butter, and like they pasted the melted butter on the balls and they put cheese inside plus cheese all on the top. Oh man, it was so good. I definitely want to try it though. No, I need to too. Honestly, it sounded so good, and I literally want to try it. I watched it, and I was like, okay, I need to try it now. I could see myself calling in 10 prime rib sandwich, picking up ups and UPS. Like, okay, I need to send one to you, one to you, one to you, one to you. Can I have 20 million rib sandwiches, please?
Delivered all over the world.
Yeah. Maybe Postman Pat as a flat tire. Yeah, right. Postman Pat, Postman Pat, Postman Pat and his black and white cat. Early in the morning, just as day is dawning, Pat feels he's a really happy man. There's a Welsh version of the Postman Pat song. It's pretty bad. It's funny though. I'm so hungry. Well, you just made everyone else hungry as well. I need to change all them stuff that says Joe's Angel card. I'm sticking to coffee, chill, and chat. I like it, and I'm sticking to this. Get my coffee. I got a new cup, guys. How cool is that? New cup. I make a pounded flat steak. What? Flank steak wrapped around mashed potato with a wine and onion sauce. I think that might be what I'm making for dinner. Ooh, that sounds good. I've never seen anything wrapped around like mashed potato before. Like I know like shepherd's pie, I put mashed potato on the top of it, but I've never seen anything made like into a ball or anything. That is one big cup. It's thin and tall. But it doesn't keep my coffee very warm. I thought it was one of those warmers, but it doesn't keep my coffee very warm. So I think I'm gonna have to go back to my pink one. But we'd been put water in it from the tap to, or the faucet, you guys call it. Maybe just add the food in the channel's name, right? Coffee, food, and chat. Coffee, chill, and chat, and talking about food. Yeah, you kind of roll it like I can't say that word. Called meatball potato puffs. Oh my god! I need to screenshot what Jean just said. Yeah, I need to screenshot what Jean just said. There we go. I screenshotted it. No. Rockaroli. Okay, called meatball potato puffs. It looks so good. I'm trying it, I'm telling you. I'll film me trying it and making a big old mess in my kitchen. Coffee, chill, and chat, and then some food. That's pretty much what it is. We have a coffee, we chill, we chat, and then we talk about food. Thanks, Jean. Yeah, then you will need food after leaving the chat. Yeah. You will need food by leaving the chat because your bellies will be rumbling because we'll all be talking about food. I'm definitely going to try them. I'm definitely going to try. I have to go. It was nice chatting with you all. This is a nice chat. Thank you, Joe, for making more live streams. See you next time. Thank you, Delilah. And I love your name. And thank you for coming to join us. We appreciate it. Oh, there you are. How are you, Joanna? Are you feeling better? We were just sending prayers to you earlier so that you could feel better. Thank you, Jean. I hope you're feeling better. We were all sending you prayers earlier, hoping that you was feeling better. Poor Joanna. Been feeling so poorly. We did. We sent you love. I'm getting there. Lots of rest, girl. Lots and lots of rest. We want you to be rested and well and take care of yourself. I wasn't sure that you would come in. I was just so that we all just thought we'd send you some love. And Beth says, take care, Delilah. Yeah, it was really nice for you to come in, Delilah. Thank you. Prayers for you, Joanna. Hope we feel better soon. I know, poor love. Needs lots of rest. Keep her fluids up. And sleep when and where you can is what I would say. Sleep where and when you can, even if it's afternoon naps, morning naps. Don't worry about it. Just sleep. Sleep where you can. I DM'd you the link for the meatball potato puffs. I got it. Thank you, Jean. I appreciate it. Yum, 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 yum. I can't wait to try it. I'm legit going to try it. I'll film me doing it. I think I got all the ingredients from what I think, because it was like potatoes got, mince got, onions, yes. Or like the, what's it called? What's it called? Spices. That was the word I was looking for. Jesus Christ. Sleep is important. It really is when you're poorly, for sure. That's why I kept saying her to make sure that she rests, so that she's fluids and rest. Lots and lots and lots of rest. Did you feel the love? We wanted to send you lots of love, Joanna, to make sure that you were feeling better. I didn't think you were gonna make it in. Be doing a lot of sleeping. Good, you need it, girly. You need it. I'm happy that you are sleeping. Another thing as well is when you're like hurting and aching and you feel pukey and icky, at least when you're asleep you don't feel it, you know? You're okay with not feeling the pain, which is always a good thing. Hopefully it's better than your drunken cake. I know. My drunken cake was good. Well, okay, it wasn't good, but it was a cake. It looked like a cake, okay? Oh, Lord. Yeah. My drunken cake really wasn't good. I feel it, Tara, everyone. Oh, we love you, Joanna. That was my mum used to always say, plenty of rest and fluids. Yep, same. Oh, Jean, my drunken cake wasn't good. I burnt one side of it. I forgot to get the thing for the top. Yeah, it was just a mess. I don't even think I tried one bit of it in the end because I was like, I really don't want to eat it. I don't know what I did to it. I can't remember. Yeah, it wasn't pretty. But it was fun. I literally don't even think I ate the one bit of it, did I?
No.
I think I licked the top, like, with my finger, like, the icing to see what that was like. I don't think I even tasted it. It was bad. Hey, we all had a laugh. Remember my daughter as a nurse, I have the best care that when she comes over. That's true. That is true. That is true. It's always the good thing having a daughter as a nurse. That's what was easier with my mum as well. Like, we didn't need all the palliative cares and all that. I knew what I was doing, which was always a good thing. So that's why the doctors are so good with us, because they know that I'm not going to ask for anything that's I don't need, or just keep your fluids up, keep resting, Joanna. That's all you can really do, babe. is just keep resting, keep fluids, little and often. Just try and eat little and often where you can, even if it's a dry cracker or a dry bit of toast or, do you know what I mean, anything, as long as you're getting something inside of you. Mainly fluids, though. I always like try ice cream. I always use that for a fluid intake. Sorry, I'm drinking coffee. I'm drinking coffee. Yeah, Joanna, that's true. It is. When you've got a daughter as a nurse, that's always a good thing. Bless her, she helped me when I burnt my back. Like, I literally sent pictures to Joanna and then she showed her daughter to give me some advice. I'm like, I don't know what to do. It was pretty bad, but Joanna's daughter was like, okay, I think it's just that. It's going to mark, but, just don't use it. And she gave really good advice.
They don't use it.
No, she said,
limit it.
Yeah, limit the use. Yeah.
You just decided to deal with using things.
Yeah. It was really, really good. And at least I'm not throwing up. Geez, that was hard on a person. Yeah, I'm a big baby. I'm the worst when I'm throwing up. I would rather surgery. And I turn into a 5-year-old if I'm throwing up. Oh, you have to leave. We'll take care, everyone. Bye, Ria. Have a great day. I'm not going to be on long now. I've been on for an hour and a half.
Bye-bye.
I just wanted to come on and have a little chat with you all, because I know I've received all your messages and I appreciate you all have missed the lives and stuff. But yeah, I think throwing up is really hard on everybody. Like, yeah, like some people can just he can just throw up and be done. The hecking bit that does me, like the dry hecking. Yeah, no. Ria says, bye, Jackal. Bye-bye. We love you, Ria. Have a good day or have a good night. She's gonna be chilling now, ready for bed soon, I'm sure. Have a good night. Yeah, I won't be long. I'll be getting off in a minute because we're getting up on time. And I'm bloody knackered. And I still got to do the bins. Dang it.
Yeah.
I hate bin day. That's true, but I still hate doing the bins. I hate them to go around and get all the bins emptied. And although I do like empty bins, so it's a bit of a hate and love thing.
Yeah.
I love bin days that all the rubbish is gone, but I hate having to do the rubbish. Although I never do it by myself, we always do everything together, but I still hate doing the rubbish. Thankfully, Carl will do the food rubbish because that just makes me want to hack. Akivi. Akivi. There we go, some Welsh for you guys. Akivi. Akivi. Yeah, it was nice of her to come in. I'm so glad that she did. I'm been worried about her, but I've been messaging her to make sure. Although we keep missing each other on our messages, I end up waking up and seeing 2 messages, and I'm like, dang, I missed that when I was asleep. And then by the time she gets up, she's got 3 messages from me. Yeah, the crappy time difference sucks. But at least we talk. At least we get to chat, even if it's only for a little minute. Okay, everyone, comment on Joe's upload so she gets paid for it. Oh, thank you. Triple Gemini, are you still here? I was just about to ask the same question, Ria. Thank you, Patty. Don't forget to do the thumbs up as well, because a lot are down thumbing me, down, put the thumbs down on me a lot at the moment. So if you haven't give a thumbs up, please think about doing that, because that would help out loads. Since everyone wants to down thumb. Although it really doesn't matter to me. I'm not that big of a channel that it has any kind of impact in the algorithm, to be fair, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Thank you for the super chat. Love everyone. Oh, I'm glad that you felt all of our love, Joanna. We were literally, I didn't think you were going to come in, because we were all like, can we just send prayers and love to Joanna? She's not very well. And we don't want you to be poorly. We want you to be fit and well. We love you. Thank you for the super chat. I know, bless her. She's been so poorly. At least you're not throwing up, though, Joanna. That's that. I'm going to touch wood that carries on. No throwing up. At least if you're just tired, you can sleep it off and just, relax and try and take in a little bit of fluids. But the throwing up is nasty. It doesn't feel good. Ria, I'm guessing Gemini might have left. I know that she's struggling a lot. Maybe next time I'm on, maybe she can message me or something, and I can maybe feel better to do cards, but I just don't know right now. I just don't feel in the right frame of mind to do it. Yeah. Many prayers, truly. Hope you feel better soon. Yeah, me too, Beth. I hope she does too. I hate it when any of you are poorly. It just makes me sad. It makes me sad. I don't like it. I don't like it when you're all poorly. And there's so many bugs going around as well. Like, oh, it's just craziness. My sissy's down with a bug. She's got sickness and diarrhea, and she said that she feels so bad. Like, she said she literally her body's aching. But then I said this morning when I got up, oh my God, my body is aching so bad. And then I was like, dang. I hope I'm not getting that bloody bug. The ups and downs still counts as interaction, but thumbs downs puts you lower on the algorithm list, so you don't come up as a suggestion. Right, okay. The shot I got that for throwing up helps. Yeah, they do. They're really good. Those shots are. My friend had those when she was pregnant because she was throwing up so bad. Yeah, I don't think it really matters so much with my tiny channel though, Patty. I'm not 100% sure. Like if I had like 100,000, I'm sure it'd have some kind of impact. I could turn the ratio off, which then it wouldn't have any impact at all. But what fun would that be? They wouldn't be able to see that I'm getting more downs than ups, and they wouldn't want to take their fun away from them. I'm glad that the shot helped. But they are really good. You can get tablets as well, although it's not very fun when if you throw them back up, because you never know, you never know how much you've got into your system. So I never know then, like if I take tablets and then I throw up, I always think, do I need to retake them now? Or I'm always a bit nervous. No, they don't take long. No, it does make me always think like, oh, do I need to take another one? But hey, if a shot helped, it helped, and that's always a good thing. Everyone take care. I'm going to take a hot bath. Everyone stay healthy. You too, sweetheart. I'm getting off as well because I've been on over an hour. Thank you everyone for joining me and making this chat so nice. I really appreciate you all, and I will try and be live at least once a week so that we can have one of these chats, just chat about the week, what we've been doing and everything. I really appreciate everybody. I love you guys. Thanks for the super chats, and I shall catch you on the next one. Take care, guys. Bye for now. Love you. Bye, guys.